Two Las Vegas Strip resorts, Aria and Cosmopolitan, appear to be fierce competitors, but they share identical owners, operators, and hidden fees. These two properties showcase one of hospitality's most fascinating cases of manufactured rivalry on the Las Vegas Strip. Walking down the Vegas Strip today, you'll spot Aria's sleek glass towers rising from the CityCenter complex. Just blocks away, here at Cosmopolitan, these distinctive twisted towers catch the desert sun. They market themselves as competitors fighting for high-end travelers' dollars. But here's what visitors don't realize. Blackstone Group owns both properties, MGM Resorts operates both, and they charge the exact same $55 resort fee plus tax every night. This isn't just about two hotels, it's a window into how the modern Vegas Strip operates, where the illusion of choice masks carefully orchestrated pricing and layered fees that have completely changed what it means to visit Sin City, especially as tourism plunges, and competitors like Resorts World Las Vegas have actually waived resort fees entirely in summer 2025. The birth of these properties reveals everything about 21st century Vegas. Here at Aria, the property opened December 16, 2009 at exactly 11:41 p.m., crowning CityCenter, an $8.5 billion development that remains America's most expensive privately funded construction project. Almost exactly 1 year later, on December 15, 2010, the Cosmopolitan opened its doors after a tumultuous journey that ballooned costs to nearly $4 billion. Both properties represented a radical departure from traditional Vegas competitors like Wynn Las Vegas or the themed properties at Caesars Entertainment. Gone were Egyptian pyramids, medieval castles, and pirate ships. Instead, visitors found sleek glass towers, contemporary art, and rooms that would not look out of place in Manhattan or Milan. Aria earned LEED Gold certification, becoming the world's largest environmentally friendly hotel at the time. The Cosmopolitan boasted floor-to-ceiling windows and celebrity chefs that read like a James Beard Award ceremony. The real story unfolds in what happened behind the scenes. Cosmopolitan's journey to MGM control reads like a financial thriller. Ian Bruce Eichner's joint venture originally developed the project as a modern residential building. Early concepts included 28-foot robots playing guitars in the lobby. When the 2008 financial crisis hit, Deutsche Bank reluctantly inherited a half-built casino resort after the original developers defaulted. Deutsche Bank had zero casino experience. They hired John Unwin, a former Caesars executive, to get the property operational. The opening party alone cost $12 million, featuring Beyoncé, Coldplay, and Jay-Z. Despite the star power, Cosmopolitan lost $139.5 million in its first 17 days of operation. Meanwhile, here at Aria, this property anchored the massive CityCenter development, which included multiple hotels, condos, and shopping. MGM Resorts and Dubai World partnered on the project, but the global financial crisis nearly sank everything. Construction workers sometimes went unpaid, and the project fell 2 years behind schedule and $2 billion over budget. The turning point came when private equity giant Blackstone Group circled both properties. Blackstone purchased the Cosmopolitan from Deutsche Bank for $1.7 billion in 2014. Then, in 2021, MGM sold both Aria and sister property Vdara to Blackstone for $3.89 billion, while keeping operational control. The final piece clicked into place on May 17, 2022, when MGM acquired the Cosmopolitan's operating rights for $1.625 billion. Suddenly, what appeared to be competing luxury resorts were revealed as corporate siblings. Both properties now report to Anton Nicodemus, President and Chief Operating Officer of CityCenter at MGM. The same executive team that manages Aria now oversees Cosmopolitan operations. The same loyalty program, MGM Rewards, applies to both properties as of July 2024. Both properties charge exactly $55 plus tax and resort fees, making the total nightly surcharge $56.69 per room. According to resortfeechecker.com, this places Aria as the 13th most expensive resort fee in Vegas, while Cosmopolitan ranks 7th. The ranking difference comes not from fee amounts, but from how properties are categorized and marketed. The real artistry lies in layered fees that emerged across both properties. As MGM properties, both Aria and Cosmopolitan now charge a $25 operation fee for traditional room service, covering linen, plates, and silverware. Guests can choose a $10 takeout service option instead, but both represent additional charges on top of menu prices. The creativity does not stop there. At Cosmopolitan, a recent room service bill went viral on Reddit for its triple layer charges. A customer ordered French toast for $20, pancakes for $19, and an American breakfast for $40. The food totaled $79, but the final bill reached $142.05. Here is how the math breaks down. A $10 traditional room service upgrade fee, a gratuity of $16.02, a $10 service charge, and a 22% tip of $19.58. 3 separate mandatory charges on a single breakfast order. At Aria, the nickel and diming takes different forms. Guests report being charged $26 for a single minibar water bottle, a markup so extreme that some visitors refused to pay when questioned at checkout. Cosmopolitan implemented a mandatory 15% service charge at restaurants, labeled in ways many customers mistake for included gratuity. MGM Chief Executive Officer Bill Hornbuckle acknowledged the backlash in late 2024, telling investors that they lost control of the narrative over the summer. He said, "When they think about pricing and things that got everyone's attention, whether it was the infamous bottle of water or a Starbucks coffee at Excalibur that cost $12, shame on us." These fee escalations coincide with a broader crisis in Vegas tourism. In 2025, visitor numbers fell 7.5% compared to the previous year, dropping to 38.5 million tourists from 41.7 million in 2024. Hotel occupancy averaged 80.3%, down 3.3 percentage points. Average daily room rates fell 5% to $183.52, while revenue per available room declined 8.8%. Harry Reid International Airport passenger traffic dropped approximately 10%, reflecting the broader tourism decline. The Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority directly cited affordability as a key factor in the decline. Steve Hill, the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority Chief Executive Officer, has repeatedly emphasized how pricing concerns are driving away traditional Vegas visitors. Canadian tourism, traditionally one of Vegas's strongest international markets, dropped 24%. Canadian border crossings by car plummeted 38% in May 2025 compared to the previous year. Anthony Curtis, publisher of Las Vegas Advisor, captured the sentiment. He said, "It creates a lot of angst among visitors. They feel like they are being ripped off." A survey of 15,500 respondents in 2025 showed 88% think Las Vegas has become too expensive. The federal government finally stepped in. On May 12, 2025, the Federal Trade Commission rule on unfair or deceptive fees took effect, requiring hotels to include all mandatory fees except occupancy taxes in upfront advertised rates. The rule does not prohibit resort fees, but it requires transparency from the start. Compliance has been mixed across the Strip oligopoly. Social media users point out that while Caesars Palace now includes all fees and advertised rates, MGM properties including Aria and Cosmopolitan still appear to hide certain charges. Meanwhile, competitors like Fontainebleau Las Vegas and Resorts World Las Vegas have experimented with more transparent pricing models. MGM declined to comment on criticism, but stated the company commits to following the law and continuously evaluating its processes. What makes the Aria versus Cosmopolitan comparison fascinating is how similar these properties actually are. Aria offers 4,004 rooms compared to Cosmopolitan's 3,033 rooms. Aria's standard rooms are larger at 520 square feet versus approximately 400 square feet at Cosmopolitan. Here at Aria, the casino floor spans 150,000 square feet compared to Cosmopolitan's 110,000 square feet. Both properties cater to identical demographics, affluent travelers seeking sophisticated Vegas experiences without traditional themed casino kitsch. Neither features pirates, pharaohs, or Roman centurions. Both rely on high-end shopping, celebrity chef restaurants, and contemporary design to attract visitors willing to pay premium prices, competing directly with properties like Wynn Las Vegas for the luxury market segment. Room rates at Aria typically start around $150 per night and generally run slightly cheaper than Cosmopolitan's rates, though both properties use dynamic pricing that can push costs into the hundreds during peak periods. Both require the same $150 daily deposit per room. Both offer free parking for the first hour. After that, they charge up to $23 for daily self-parking. The only significant difference is that Cosmopolitan provides free parking and valet service to registered guests, while Aria charges $18 to $24 for valet parking. Renovation plans for both properties reveal their coordinated strategy. Both Aria and Cosmopolitan announced major remodeling projects scheduled for 2026 and 2027, suggesting a synchronized approach to maintaining their market position as Vegas's premier luxury destinations. The architectural differences tell their own story. Aria is designed by Pelly Clark. Pelly architects emphasized environmental sustainability and natural light, unusual features in traditional casino design. The property includes exterior windows along casino floor edges and skylights in high-limit gaming areas. Superstitious elements remain. The tower skips the 13th floor due to triskaidekaphobia, and floors 40 through 49 are skipped due to tetraphobia, the fear of the number 4 common in Asian cultures. Cosmopolitan's twisted tower design emerged after Deutsche Bank scrapped the original developer's vision. The bank executives wanted something resembling a traditional casino resort, not a residential building with robot guitar players. The result is a property that markets itself as the right amount of wrong, embracing a slightly rebellious image while delivering the same luxury experience as its corporate right sibling down the strip. Financial performance of both properties reflects their shared challenges. MGM reported that revenue from its strip resorts, including both Aria and Cosmopolitan, declined 7% to $2 billion during the third quarter of 2025. The properties continue generating substantial revenue, but the growth trajectory has flattened as visitors push back against rising costs. Industry observers note that the Aria versus Cosmopolitan dynamic represents a broader trend in Vegas hospitality. The illusion of competition masks oligopolistic control, where a handful of companies own most of the major strip properties. Caesars Entertainment controls 9 strip properties, while MGM operates 12 gaming and non-gaming hotels. Together, these two companies dominate the most valuable real estate in American gaming, with limited oversight from the Nevada Gaming Control Board on pricing practices. The resort fee evolution illustrates this consolidation perfectly. According to industry data, the average Vegas resort fee rose from $22.95 5 years ago to $35.48 in 2025. But premium properties like Aria and Cosmopolitan charge 55% more than this average, setting the ceiling for what the market will bear. Consumer advocacy groups have criticized this pricing strategy as coordinated market manipulation. When properties with identical ownership, management, and amenities charge identical fees, traditional competitive pricing disappears. Visitors can no longer shop between Aria and Cosmopolitan for better value because there is no meaningful difference in total cost. The broader implications extend beyond these two properties. The Aria and Cosmopolitan model represents Vegas' future. Corporate consolidation disguised as consumer choice, sophisticated revenue optimization systems that extract maximum value from each visitor, and marketing that emphasizes lifestyle and exclusivity while delivering fundamentally similar experiences. Vegas built its reputation as an affordable escape where working-class Americans could experience luxury for a weekend. The transformation of properties like Aria and Cosmopolitan signals a shift toward a different model, high-end destinations catering to affluent travelers while pricing out traditional Vegas visitors. Whether this strategy proves sustainable remains an open question. The 2025 tourism decline suggests even wealthy travelers have limits to what they will pay for hotel water and room service fees. The Federal Trade Commission's new rules implemented on May 12, 2025 may force more transparent pricing, though early compliance appears mixed across the Strip. What is certain is that the Aria versus Cosmopolitan comparison reveals how modern Vegas operates: same ownership, same management, same fees, different marketing. The competition is mostly an illusion, carefully maintained to give visitors the feeling of choice while delivering identical pricing structures and revenue optimization strategies. Whether you choose Aria or Cosmopolitan, you are choosing the same corporate philosophy wrapped in slightly different architectural packaging. The house always wins, but now it wins twice, from properties that compete in name only while coordinating their approach to extracting maximum value from every guest who walks through their gleaming doors.